right, friends and gamers, buckle in, grab a snack. This is gonna be a long one. Like I said, hello, friends and gamers. We have a content catch-up to do. And funny enough, I actually don't want to do content catch-ups anymore. So like this might be one of the last ones. I say one of because the last 2 weeks, I've been going through it in more ways than various ways. It's always been like a grab bag. Like, what's the thing gonna be today? Are we gonna be a little sad or is my car gonna break down? Who knows? There was also the mad dash to pull for Finon. So every free minute I had was going to Honkai Star Rail for a minute. He came home eventually, $95 later. Anyways, Genshin Impact, not the Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact. We have 9 videos to watch. And some of these are really big ones that I've been like wanting to watch. But the problem with the content catch-ups is that it becomes a pile of things. And then I look at it and I'm like, that's going to take a really long time to record. Oh, I'm kind of dreading that because it's a bunch of because I have to like open the window, and close it. It's such little things. And it's not even like hard things. It's just my brain looks at it and it is like, I have easier things on my list to record. We're not going to do that. And then I put it off and it's a whole thing. So I actually don't want to do content catch-ups anymore. We tried it. It didn't work. They work when they need to, which is right now they need to work. So Genshin Impact. The last 2 weeks, I have not watched a single thing. Starting with the Gods Limits trailer, it does say I watched it because I opened it to grab the link and put it in my recording schedule so I would have it. But then obviously we have all this other stuff. Is it 9? Did I count correctly? 8, 9? No. Oh, no, but it is 9. It is 9 because one of these is the special program. We are not watching the whole special program. We are going to be watching the parts of it because that is still going to be about half the time as the actual special program. So maybe 6.0 will be back for a special program. Well, it's just a lot easier to just watch the trailers sometimes. Anyways, we are going to make our way through this. Luckily, some of these like videos, one of these videos is 45 seconds long. It looks fun though. So why do I keep yapping? It's because I am afraid to watch the Gods Limits teaser. I am. I remember this was one of those big ones and I've been afraid to watch it for the last 2 weeks, but then it's been 2 weeks, so I don't remember anything that has happened related to it. So this will be fun. It's been 4 days since Song of the Welcome Moon teaser dropped. I don't remember anything about that either. So we're starting with lore. All right, our newest interlude teaser, the Gods Limits. We're meeting the gods. I think that this was actually really funny, right? Because they posted out the link onto HoYoLab, right? Like they always do. And I have HoYoLab on my phone, obviously. So I get the notification that comes through and it's like, it quotes part of the video as like something about killing a god. It was like, I think 4 in the morning when I just like woke up in the middle of the night, got this notification. And I was like, what? I went to sleep early because I was sad. That was it. Yeah, I went to sleep early because I was sad. And I woke up at like 2, 3 in the morning and was like, what? Huh? We're killing a god? I was just so confused. That tweet, I think, is still up. I was so confused. I went to sleep at like 10 o'clock and I woke up and was like, huh? What? Worst night to go to sleep early. But I did it and I was no idea what was going on. So, oh wait, July 8th. That was like right after Texas flooded. Yeah, okay, maybe that played a part in it. It could have. That was a whole thing. Anyways, what do we have in the description? In the Council of Gods, no mortal voice is ever heard, and thus was the fate of the world arbitrarily determined. Okay, I'm seeing things, I'm making connections in my brain. We know that such is the way of the world, but do the gods act out of contempt, or have they at some hour begun to act fear? That's cool. Have they begun to act out of fear? I would like to make the gods fear. I think that sounds fun. Damn. Okay, HoYoverse. So our cast of characters, and it is in English. The strike is over. Renova, Rhine-daughter, which we kind of have met before. Kind of, not really. I don't think we've met her actually. Nabarius, Isteroth, which is the same VA as Venti. So all the times I've made jokes about hi Venti, bye Venti, and then they took Venti away from the battle pass, could have actually been Isteroth. I think that they do the voices differently. So I think we'll find that out very soon, like very easily. And then the Jester Piero, one of the Fatui. The Fatui man, the main guy is in this. So I'm still lingering because I'm afraid to watch this. This is why we can't do content catch-ups, because I need to linger a little bit because things like this, I am afraid to get into. Like this is going to be a big one. I say it's a content catch-up. This might be a 3-part long content catch-up because I have to split it in parts. Anyways, let's get it. It's very loud. Let me fix the volume. I got subtitles, English VA. I am doing great. If I get a mid-roll ad, I'm gonna be pissed because this is 8 minutes long. They can do mid-rolls on this. I would know. I remember I saw something about there being a different art style in the very beginning, and this is beautiful.
This world
I wonder if,
has always been so.
because Genshin content is usually in the same art style. They've done a couple, like with Lantern, right? They'll do like that paper cutting art style, which I love, but usually everything's in the same art style. I wonder if, because Star Rail isn't. Star Rail, they'll do various marketing material in different art styles depending on the character and their background, etc. I wonder if they took that, like that was something that they did with Star Rail and was like, okay, well, this is fun and works really well with Star Rail. Let's do it a little bit with Genshin. I like seeing when the games like take things from each other because they're all HoYoverse games, so they can do that. Like that's fine. The mechanic, they're HoYoverse game mechanics. They can do that. But I wonder if that's where the idea came from.
Life abides no reason.
Because I do think that's quite nice.
By their own
I love the different art styles in Star Rail. That's the thing. So I bring it up.
death abides no
Ooh.
reason. For it
I don't know who's who yet, but we'll figure it out. Because I know that there's a fourth one that is the Heavenly Principles, whose name I'm blanking on.
For it deprives us
And we'll get into that, all of that. That's why I'm like, this might actually have to be a long video.
to be reclaimed. Space
I'm curious.
abides no reason.
Who is speaking right now? Because we have the VAs listed out, and these are all. Because yeah, Rhindaughter and Naberius are the same VA, and I know why that is, but I'm not going to spoil it because we are going to get into it in a second. Most people know it by now, but I'm not going to say specifically. Also because I'm not specifically sure. Because yeah, I saw 4 of them, but no, there's the Ruler of Death, which is Renova, and then Naberius is Life, and Easteroth is Time. There's a 4th one that is our Heavenly Principles, not Hersher of the Void. This is not Hersher of the Void. I say that because if you look at this design compared to Hersher of the Void and Honkai Impact 3rd, it's almost identical. Just saying, it's like almost identical. But I'm blanking on the name because it's not like Hersher of the Void. It's not like a 1-to-1 XP. Oh my god. What is happening? Hello? Is this a horror movie?
The golden-haired twin travelers.
Oh, that's Aether and Lumion.
Tore them apart.
No, they weren't torn apart. Oh, I thought when they said mercilessly torn them apart, it was like they were torn apart, like physically. No, it was that the twins got separated. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Hello, Red Tree. It's giving Amphorius because parts of Amphorius are giving Tavat. When did this turn into a horror movie? Also, justice for this old lady who just got wasted in a Tavat chapter interlude, because her VA isn't even listed. Justice for... That's for Nova.
No. This looks more like Rhindaughter's doing.
Hello.
Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
That would be Rhindaughter. That would be something she would do.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by
I'm just
space.
oh.
I have seen enough.
This looks like is it Staff of Halma? Is that what the top part looks like? Or where am I recognizing this design behind Renova from? I don't know.
That repeating this
Also, are we in Tavat?
would be fruitless.
They're just chilling in Tavat? Really? Whoa, Irminsul, hello.
You seem to wield my power.
Is that the other one?
As if it were nothing but a plaything for
So this is
your
Naberius?
Although merging
Interesting.
with you has stripped
Yes.
me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval.
So is it just like in her head?
My
This
dear
is what it looks
Rhindaughter.
like? Because
You have my
they
respect,
merged.
Naberius.
And I think Rhindaughter is like the
One of
front-facing
only
one.
things that can get under my skin.
It is the same VA though, which I think is insane because they sound wildly different. It's because at first I thought it was just going to be like a very slight difference, like one would have a higher voice and one would have a deeper voice, which is what they did here. But those voices are wildly different.
Easteroth?
Easteroth. Easteroth.
Upon them.
Okay.
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not?
Again, sounds wildly different from Venti, and it's the same VA. That's insane. I think I saw something on, I think it was like an Instagram screenshot posted to Twitter or something like that, where the VA for Venti / Easteroth said something along the lines that they like they went with a specific vibe for her voice that made her like sound kind of like spacey, you're lost in time, and you can hear it, which is insane.
After all,
The attention to detail,
clear that
insane.
Asmodee is not
Asmodee.
here.
Asmodee is the Hersher of the Void, not Hersher of the Void. Yes,
You're
Asmodee.
right. There's no trace of Asmodee here.
So they're just chilling in Zavat, yeah?
Where's she gone?
It's not lost on me that there's chilling by a tree. Imaginary tree reference, possibly.
Anyway,
Wouldn't be the
it's
first.
time I put this space out of its misery.
Oh yeah, because Renova's death. Easteroth, hold on, I need to look up, which one is Easteroth? Time, because she made the dying leaves come back to life, so it was, I thought maybe she was like the ruler of life. Ruler of life is Naberius / Rhine-daughter. Interesting though, because like, you think of life like this, like bringing tree leaves back to life, that would be something that Naberius does, but not something Rhine-daughter would do. Rhine-daughter wants to be the ruler of life because she just wants to make her abomination creations. That is an interesting one. I don't think we should have given Rhine-daughter that responsibility. But yeah, ruler of time, Easteroth, looks like she can also do that with turning back the time and like bringing those leaves on the tree back to life. And that would make sense then with the VA thing of her being kind of like lost in space and like all over the place in time. Wild. Attention to detail is wild. There she goes.
These
She's
meetings
so
are just a
pretty.
formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one,
Could have been an email.
think that we
She
can
literally
find
said
her.
could have been an email.
Since the heavenly principles
Ooh.
cast us as shades, not one of us has ever-
Okay, so we've been ragging. I've said this before. I did a lot of ragging on Celestia for what they did to the Conrians. Very upset about that. It's very dark, but very upsetting. Ragging on them for years. And then it kind of came out that maybe it's not necessarily Celestia, but Celestia is being controlled by the heavenly principles. And I was like, screw the heavenly principles, thinking it was one person, not Hersher of the Void. But now things have flipped again, and it seems more like Celestia was being, I can't tell if it's Celestia was being controlled or influenced by the Shades, who are being influenced by the Heavenly Principles, or the Heavenly Principles just has a hand in everything. So like here I was blaming not Hersher of the Void, Asmodee for everything, and it wasn't surprise. It was, but also it's not the Shades, these 4. They're probably is more of like a chain of command. Like they have something to do with what Celestia is up to as well. But it's like, interesting. Okay.
missed a meeting.
Okay.
What if
How many meetings did they had? Like, do they have like
she
one a
just
month?
switched sides?
There it is.
Finding her would do more harm than good.
There's been a lot of speculation about the switching sides part.
Better than being devoured.
Well, that's something you should.
Just switched sides.
I like how it's Rhine-daughter that's like, oh, that's better than being devoured. Like you did to, was it Naberius? Naberius, you did. You're one to
make it sound
talk.
like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the heavenly.
Oh, yep. Okay, so they are carrying out the heavenly. So who's the heavenly principles? Because here I was thinking heavenly principles was the one, the unnamed god. But now it's entirely changed, right? Right? It's entirely changed. Unless
She loves her new master.
There,
like
yep.
her own.
this line, so there's been so much speculation about this one line, and I can't wait to talk about it in full, which we could do here, but also it's a content catch up, or at least it's supposed to be. Quite honestly, I might split these up. Should probably be its own reaction at this point because I've been sitting here for 16 minutes. It probably will be. So I'm just gonna say, because it's a theory I've been sitting on for a couple years now. And at first I thought it was like a crack theory. I really thought it was just like, it would be cool if this happened. It's not a crack theory anymore. There's like actual implications behind it. She loves her new master more than her own self. Now, a lot of people think, myself included at this point, because Asmodee became Paimon. And there's been a lot of speculation and theorizing in the Genshin community over the years, from the beginning, actually, that Paimon was the nameless god, aka Heavenly Principles, that ended up not being. It's now a shade of the Heavenly. It's a whole thing, right? I've brought up this theory before, which is wild to me that now it's like kind of legitimized and could actually be like, it's not just like entirely out of left field could happen anymore. It's like, oh, that could like actually be the case of the game, is that Asmodee became Paimon, and that's why she didn't show up to the meeting. It really depends on how often do they have these meetings. Because if they're having the one like every 2 weeks, like at my work, we have a weekly meeting. Like, how often do they have the meetings? Was she there just last Tuesday? Or like, has it been like decades? What's going on? Because legitimately, if we're going on like the canon Teyvat timeline, how many years we've been in Genshin and Teyvat, etc., I guess would it be 5 years? I think it would be 5 or 6 years at this point that we've been in Teyvat as one of the twins. So like, has it been 10 years? Has it been 5 years since they last saw Asmodee? Like, what's going on? You know, how often do they have these meetings? At the end of the day, they are like immortal beings as well. So like a decade to them is like a week to us, sort of thing, you know? It's like nothing. So I don't know. That I think is the biggest pillar to the Asmodee's Paimon theory, because it's like, how often do they have these meetings? Because that could dismantle the entire theory. I didn't even think about that till now, but like that would dismantle the entire theory.
Do you know that you're being watched?
Who's being watched? By who?
Whom?
Yeah, by whom?
Whose gaze could pierce this far?
Oh, it's Piero. Because doesn't he just like stare at them menacingly? This is also something I saw memed on Twitter.
I remember those eyes.
Yeah, because he was around.
Before I placed the curse of immortality.
The curse of immortality on who? Because I guess it would be, was there an immortality curse placed in the Conrians that were turned into HoYoCreators? Because that would, I think that's probably what that might be a reference to, because that is interesting then. Curious. I'm not fully up to date on my Genshin lore, so I'm just kind of sitting here like, But also that would be on Piero as well, because if he was around for this, then he has to be immortal. This man is not normal.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance.
Oh, of course he would be, Ryan daughter.
I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsas helped him let go of his past obsessions.
Are we sure about that? Or has it only made them worse?
Cryo Archon.
How many do we got? 2, 4, 6, 7. Because this is supposed to be Sandrone with her big mech, but usually she stands next to it. So I'm like, what? But I don't see her here, so. Is Child here? I can't tell. I can't tell who's who. Like, I'm almost positive this is Arlecchino. I'll stand by that one. But I can't tell if Child's here. And that's that is very important to me.
With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze
Because also,
on the heavenly principle.
Columbina wouldn't be there.
The heavenly principles have yet to awaken.
Oh, hold on. Circle back. Circle back. Circle back. Circle back the whole way. Talking about the Cryo Archon, not Bronya, who I will continue to call not Bronya based on the theory that the Cryo Archon is a Bronya XP that has been in place kind of since Electro Archon is a Mei XP. So I will stand by that one. And I'm going to be so annoying if that ends up being the case. So annoying. Y'all don't even know. I've been annoying about things before. I'm going to be so annoying if the Cryo Archon is a Bronya XP. I stand by that. Anyways, so who's setting their... The Cryo Archon is setting their gaze on the... Okay. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles. But the heavenly principles isn't...
The heavenly principles
So-
have yet to awaken.
I've been beefing with the heavenly principles for at least like 2 years now, specifically them. Only for them to not even be here. What are we talking about?
If I were her,
What are we
I wouldn't
talking about?
pass on that opportunity either.
Oh, she's so pretty. Ryan daughter, you're evil, but you're so
My
pretty.
dear Rhine daughter,
Oh.
no.
Wait, the like back halo turning blue when is it Nibirius? Hold on, let me look at the spelling. Nibirius. When Nibirius speaks, that's cool. Can everyone else hear Nibirius? Or only Ryan daughter?
Not allow you to think
Oof.
that way.
I have to sneeze really bad. Hold on. Give me a second. I also love that Easteroth is just like chilling on the floor. That's what I would do.
It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
Nibirius. Okay, I know pronunciation now.
Direct order. I say it's time we intervene.
I think they can hear
Of
Nibirius.
course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
What are the rules? I would like to know the rules. Huh. Oh, there's more. Oh, we're at NOD-KRAI. Is it NOD-KRAI or is it
Gaze
Shinaznaya?
gods has always been considered a blessing.
That is...
Hence the
I don't know if I think we've known all the Fatui voices for quite some time now. But this is a really good voice for him. That's the type, I think that's like the kind of voice I imagine him having. Because this is the first time we've heard this much of it, I think.
And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution.
Yeah.
And what of it?
Yeah.
Lives will be lost.
I'm just like looking at all the... Oh wait, is this NOD-KRAI?
Be it. It is nothing I have not endured before.
Yeah, because he's been around for...
know the price of gazing upon the gods.
Oh.
So tell me, what is the price?
That's the line! That's the line that I had in a notification on my phone at 2 in the morning. Can you imagine waking up on your lock screen? What's the price of killing a god on your lock screen? 2 in the morning. Come again?
The price of
I was so confused.
The god stays silent.
Yeah, that they do. I mean, they're asleep.
Thought had never once crossed his mind. To all
Interesting.
those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this.
Interesting.
Behold.
Even the gods have their limits. He said the thing!
The gods have their limits.
The gods' limits, and it goes to Celestia. Interesting. There's more! Why are we in a Honkai chamber? Like, oh my god, what is it? Why do I... Oh my god, where is it? Why can't... My brain can't make words right now. It's 11:30 at night. This is 11 o'clock reaction time, by the way. Oh god, it's like early-ish chapter. Give me a second. Give me like 2 seconds to think. Shake Soul! It's Shake Soul! Why do we look like we're at Shake Soul HQ? God.
Inspection over. Return to your
I mean,
posts.
I'm just grasping at... Also, I need to know who's voicing this character. You have such a nice voice. I'm grasping at straws for any Honkai reference I can find. So why is this so wiggly? Anyways.
Inspection over. Return to your posts.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
The Scions.
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are to retrieve the damselette from NOD-KRAI, whatever it takes.
I believe that was Piero saying that last line as well. Possibly? Unsure. It could have been just one of the guys. Damn! See, if I was smart, we'd do Song of the Welcome Moon today too, but I think we just have to do the God's Limits teaser. I should have watched this 2 weeks ago because I should have known that this was going to take like all my energy. Oh, wow. Yeah, this was something to wake up to. What's the price of killing a god at 2 in the morning? I was so confused. I am so hyped though. Yes, I have brought this up before. I did finally start Natlan, but I like started it. I like dipped my toe into it. So we will be actually starting that soon. Fingers crossed. The thing is, I don't really have like, because I'll usually end these on like what I like to call a money shot. Would it be Piero giving the gods like a death glare? I feel like that's a money shot if I've ever seen one. That thing's guts, buddy. That thing's guts. It's just giving literally the shades of the gods, because it's not the actual gods, but it's like the shades of the gods. The shades of the gods, like the nastiest death stare imaginable. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's gonna be it for today's reaction time. It was not a content catch-up. I lied. I'm a liar. But I should have known that we would be taking half an hour with an interlude teaser. So I'm pretty sure every interlude teaser we've ever gotten for like any game has been this long. So to be fair, the video itself is 9 minutes. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I know that there's been a lot of talk recently about people coming back to Genshin. I feel it. I never really left, but I have been very spacey with my even just my coverage of Genshin the last probably the last year, I would say. Yeah, the last year, 2 years, honestly, since we got Fontaine. And I always say I'm working on it, but we'll see how that actually works out. I will be doing this year's summer event. I've been looking up clips and things of last year's summer event because I didn't do it last year. Because I think I actually ran out of time to do it. I just forgot. But yeah, I've been watching clips because I've heard that Simulanka was a really good one that I just completely missed and had a ton of lore. So I've been watching clips and stuff. But we'll talk about the upcoming summer update in that The next one will actually be a content catch-up of all the stuff for 5.8. That will be its own thing. But really now, that's it for this video. I will have the interlude teaser linked down below. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below as well. I screwed up my outro. I'm sorry, guys. If I screw it up, I can't do it. My brain just is like, nope, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah. What was your favorite part of the interlude teaser that wasn't waking up at 2 in the morning to a cryptic notification on your phone? I'm kidding. I think my favorite part was the brief reference to the Paimon is Asmodee theory that I've been sitting on for the entirety of this game existing. Anyways, as always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!